Hi guys, I have a reformer workout for you today that is going to be based solely on standing. We are going to get started on one blue spring. As always, that is one medium spring on my Balanced Body Reformer. So one medium, one blue spring. Before we get started, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. You guys can leave me those super thanks. And then as always, you will get that content for free every Monday, Wednesday. Friday videos will be members only videos. So if you guys want to get that extra video every Friday, you'll just have to sign up for my membership. It is $4.99 a month. As always, you guys, that's just so that we can help keep growing the page and so I can keep giving you new content every week. Let's go ahead. We're gonna get started right in front of your reformers. Again, one blue, one medium spring. We're gonna fold forward, take your hands onto the two front corners of the carriage. Now, when you get here, if the foot bar is in the way, you guys can always move it down. We're just gonna start with a little spinal stretch before we get started. I'm gonna inhale, press my carriage out. Heels are gonna stay anchored. My hips are gonna stay back. I'm dropping my chest down in between my arms. And then on an exhale, I'm gonna tuck my pelvis around through my spine to come back in. Again, we're gonna inhale to push out, chest drops down, and then exhale, tuck, round to come back in. We're just gonna do two more of that stretch. Inhale away, exhale, round through the spine to come in. I'm drawing my abs into my back every time I round. And then last one, inhale out. And exhale as we round to come back in. All right, now once that carriage comes back in, roll your spines up one vertebrae at a time. Give those shoulders a little roll back. And then we're gonna step to the left side of our reformers. Okay, so when we step to the left side, we're gonna start with arms on the ground today. If this is too heavy, you guys change to a lighter spring. I'm gonna grab the strap that's right next to me with my right hand. Long loop is gonna be lighter for my arm, short loop is gonna be heavier. And then I'm gonna stand with my right hand right around the shoulder blocks. I have some nice tension on this rope, and then I'm gonna keep my left foot forward and I'm gonna step my right foot back. Now, when you guys set up, shoulders, hips should be parallel to the wall in front of you. Left hand can be wherever it feels comfortable. Right arm, again, out in front of us, right around the shoulder blocks, and then the palm is facing back. We are going to exhale, press our right palm back to our hip, and then we're gonna inhale, return. Exhale, palm to hip, and then inhale, return. So we should feel our lats and our triceps really engaging here. So that nice big muscle that runs up and down the side of the back, and then tricep, that muscle on the back side of the arm, working into those posterior muscles, back side of the body. Press, return, exhale, press, inhale, return. Again, I wanna think my shoulders, hips are staying parallel. We're gonna do one more. And then when we return, pause, flip the palm up to the ceiling, bicep curls. Let's exhale to curl in, inhale, extend, exhale, curl, inhale, extend. We should feel our legs working here to help stabilize us. Bicep working on that curl. We are gonna curl 3 more times. 2, and then last one. All right, now once we curl, pause. I'm gonna switch to my shorter loop just because this is gonna be a little easier for my shoulder. Arm is gonna be nice and long, palm rotated to the floor. I'm gonna bend my right elbow wide out to the side. I'm gonna pull my elbow up so it's right around in line with my shoulder, and then I'm gonna inhale, extend the arm out. Exhale, pull, and then inhale as I extend. Bend the elbow, pull out wide, extend. We wanna get right into our deltoids, which are the tops of the shoulders. Biceps, you guys just work. Lat should be firing, triceps should be firing. All the muscles that we already used before except those deltoids. Ooh, pull, extend, pull, extend. All right, this is the last one. And then when we extend, we're gonna pause. Okay, hang that strap back up onto the peg. We're gonna rotate now so that we're facing the foot bar. I'm gonna change to one red, one yellow spring. I'm gonna take off that blue. So one heavy, one light spring on your reformer, you guys. Your left foot goes back to the shoulder block closest to you. The right foot is gonna stay on the floor. My hip is gonna be right about over my ankle, and then arms are going to start at your sides. Now, the left knee is bent, the knee should be off of the carriage. We are going to exhale, bend our right knee. We're gonna push the carriage out, extend the left leg long, and then I'm gonna stand back up onto that right leg. So you're gonna exhale, press away, and then inhale back up. I'm lunging slightly forward with my chest every time I push the carriage out. So bend the right knee, push the carriage out with the left leg, and then standing back up. Exhale out, inhale back. We have 4, 3, 2, and then on this last one, I'm gonna hold. Hands can stay here, go to your hips. Bend the left knee, extend, bend, and then extend. I'm gonna extend my right leg just slightly so my knee doesn't come down onto the carriage every time I bend and extend. Inhale in, exhale out. 5, 4, squeeze your glute, 2, and 1. Okay, now once we come in, stand all the way up, can step that foot off. We are going to stay on this red yellow spring. So one heavy, one light. We're gonna face our reformers. We're stepping onto the wooden platform with our right foot, and we're gonna step up onto the carriage with our left. Now, when we get up here, the wider you guys have your feet, the easier this is gonna be. The more narrow you have your feet, the more challenging this is gonna be. We're gonna work into abductors, so outsides of the legs and glutes. We're gonna exhale, push the carriage out with both legs. Inhale back, exhale out, and then inhale as we return. Press, resist, push, resist. 3 more. Again, outsides of the legs, outsides of the glutes, last one out and in. Now, from here, we're gonna bend our knees, sink into a little squat. I'm gonna press the carriage out with my left leg. I'm gonna come in, press out with the right leg and in. So we're gonna go left, in, right, in, left, in, right, in. Again, back into those abductors. We're alternating right and left. Exhale every time you guys press out. Right, in, left, in. We're gonna do one more left, one more right. When we come in from the one on the right, we're gonna pause, stand all the way up, and then we're gonna rotate towards our foot bar. Okay, when we get here, for balance, you guys, if you need to hang on to your foot bar, you can always hang on to your foot bar. We're gonna step our left foot back to the shoulder block that is furthest away. Right foot stays on the wooden platform. Again, hands on or off the foot bar, up to you. I'm gonna bend my right knee, and then from here, we're gonna bend the left leg, extend, bend the left leg, and extend. We're inhaling in, exhaling to press, finding that balance on the right leg. My right knee stays bent the entire time. We're just bending and extending the left leg. 3, 2, 1. Okay, hands on the foot bar, extend both legs long, push out into a split, stretch. All right, bring the carriage back in, step that left foot forward, right foot on the carriage. Now, take off the red spring. So we are just on one yellow spring, one light. Hands are on the foot bar. The further back you guys have your feet, the more challenging this will be for your core. The further forward we step our feet, the easier this will be. So I'm gonna have my toes like 4 or 5 inches away from the edge. Shoulders over your hands, thumbs are with your fingers. We're gonna inhale, slowly press our carriage out with our legs. And then on an exhale, we're gonna tuck the pelvis, hike the hips, come back in. Inhale, press the legs out. And then exhale, tuck, hike to come back in. Inhale away, and then scoop into the low abs as we lift. Inhale, press, and exhale back. We're just gonna go for 3 more. And then last one, inhale out and exhale back. Okay, from here, we're gonna step our right foot back onto the wooden platform, rotate back towards left side. Both of our feet should be even and parallel with each other. This time, the wider stance, the more challenging for your inner thighs. The more narrow stance, the easier this will be. Adductors this time, so inner thighs. We're gonna inhale, press the carriage out with both legs, and then we're gonna exhale, pull back in. I'm gonna inhale, press out, and then exhale to pull back in. Inhale away, and exhale back. My straps caught. Inhale out, and then we're using those inner thighs to pull back in. Arms, you guys can be wherever they feel comfortable. I'm opening out to a T and pulling back in. Can do that if you would like. All right, we're gonna go for 3, using our inner thighs, 2, exhale in, and then last one out and in. Okay, now once we come in, the left foot is gonna step back first, the right foot steps off. We're gonna walk around to the other side of our reformers. Same thing on the other side. So blue spring, if you guys wanted it lighter, feel free to stay on that yellow, that light spring. We're gonna grab the strap into our left hand this time. Again, my hand is gonna be right around the shoulder block. We're gonna have our right foot forward this time, and then our left foot back. Palm should be rotated towards us. Shoulders, hips are parallel to the wall in front of us. We are going to exhale and press the palm back to our hip. Inhale, return. Exhale, palm to hip. Inhaling as we return. Again, getting into those posterior muscles. So lats, triceps, the back side of the body. Press, return. And again, every time I press, I'm making sure that I don't rotate my hips or my torso. We have 3 and 1. All right, now once we come back, return, flip the palm up to the ceiling, bicep curls, exhale, curl, inhale, extend, exhale, curl, and then inhaling as we extend. Again, we should feel those legs working to stabilize us. Curl, extend, curl, extend. We have 3, 2, and 1. Okay, for the next round, I'm gonna change to my short loop. You guys can keep your long if you'd like. Arm is gonna be nice and long, palm rotated to the floor. We're gonna bend our left elbow wide to pull back. Inhale, extend, bend wide to pull back. Inhaling as we extend. So again, starting to get into those deltoids, tops of the shoulders. We should feel those biceps working again. Our lats engage. I'm gonna feel my triceps a little bit here. Exhale, pull. Inhale, extend. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, okay. Go ahead, hang that strap back up onto the peg. We are going to rotate towards our foot bar. We're gonna go red, yellow, take off the blue. So we're on 1 heavy, 1 light spring. I'm gonna step my right foot back to the shoulder block closest to me. Left foot is gonna stay on the floor. Right knee is gonna be lifted off the carriage. Now, when I'm standing, again, my hip is right over my ankle. Arms are gonna be on our sides. We're gonna exhale, bend our left knee, press our right leg out, and then we're gonna stand back up. Exhale out, inhale up. Again, every time I press out, I'm gonna lunge slightly forward with my chest. Exhale away, inhale back. All right, we have 3, 2. On this last one, come about halfway up, and then we're gonna bend and extend our right leg. Arms can either stay reaching forward or they can go to your hips. Bend, press, press. I'm squeezing my glute, really feeling my quad, glute, and hamstring all working here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, come all the way back in, stand up. Stay on those same springs. We're gonna step on the platform with our left foot first, step up onto the carriage with the right. Again, the wider the stance, the easier for the first round, the more narrow, the more challenging. We're gonna exhale, press the carriage out with both legs, inhale back, push, resist. Again, abductors, outsides of the legs, outsides of the glutes. Good. Push, resist, push, resist. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Okay, when we come in, pause, bend both knees, sink into a little squat. I'm gonna push out with my right leg first, come in, out with the left, and in. So we go right, in, left, in, right, in, left, in, just alternating right and left. Again, back into that abduction, away from the body. Woohoo. Okay, we are gonna go ahead, do one more right and one more left. And then when that left leg comes in, we're gonna pause in, we're gonna stand all the way up. Rotate towards your foot bar. Again, hang on to the foot bar if you guys need to. Left foot stays, right foot goes back to that shoulder block. Feel free to hang on to the foot bar, otherwise let go. Bend your left knee, hold. We're just gonna bend and press our right leg in and out, in and out. So just moving from the right leg, everything else stays still. Just really focusing mainly on balance here. I should feel my quad, glute, hamstring working though. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, feel free to take the foot bar, step your right foot forward, left foot onto the carriage. Take off that red spring, and then we're going into those light planks. Now, I'm gonna step a little further back this time to make it a little more challenging. Again, the further back you are, the harder, the further forward you guys are, the easier. Thumbs with your fingers, bring your shoulders over your hands. We're gonna inhale, press just the legs out so we're in a plank. Exhale, tuck the pelvis, hike the hips to come in. Inhale out, exhale, scoop into those abs, lift the hips to pull the carriage in. The arms should be staying in the same spot the entire time. I'm scooping into my low abs to bring the carriage back in. 3 more. 2 and 1. Okay, drop the heels, left foot back onto the frame. We're gonna rotate back to side, right foot stays on the carriage. Again, the wider we have our feet, the harder this is, the more narrow, the easier this is for our adductors, those inner thighs. We're gonna inhale, press the carriage out, and then use those inner thighs to pull back in. Inhale as you guys press away, and then exhale as we pull back in. Arms can be wherever. I'm just lifting out to a T and then pulling back in. Now, just being mindful, you guys, when you press out, you're not rolling into the insides of your feet, so we don't get any pronation of the feet. I'm keeping my weight evenly distributed as I push, and then engaging my inner thighs to pull the carriage in. All right, we're gonna go for 3 more. 2 and 1. All right, when we come in, pause. We're gonna go ahead, step back with the right foot first, step back with the left, and then we're gonna go back to that one blue spring on our reformer, take off the yellow. Walk around Face the front of your reformer again, you guys, right in front of your foot bars. Again, if you need to move your foot bar, move it. Fold forward, hands around the 2 front corners of the carriage. We're finishing with a stretch. We're gonna inhale, push the carriage out. Chest is gonna drop down in between our arms. And then on our exhale, we're gonna tuck our pelvis, round through our spine to come back in. Again, inhaling as we press away. And then exhale, tuck, round to come back in. Press, heels stay anchored, hips stay back. And then we're just exhaling, rounding to come back in. This is the last one. Inhale out. And then exhale, round to come back in. All right, now once we come back in, we're gonna take the left hand to the right side of the carriage. We're gonna press out, find length in the left side of the body here. And then we're gonna round, come back in. Inhale, press out, find length in that left side. Exhale, round through the spine to come back in. We're gonna do 2 more. And then last one out and in. All right, take both hands to the left side. We're gonna inhale, press the carriage away, find length in the right side of the body. Round through our spines to come back in. We're gonna do 3 more. And then last one. Okay, when we come back in, pause, both hands back on each corner. 1 more press out, push away, chest drops down, heels stay anchored, hips stay back, hold here. All right, 1 deep inhale. On that exhale, tuck around to come back in. 1 vertebrae at a time, we're gonna roll our spines up. Let's give those shoulders a little roll back. You guys are all finished. I hope you enjoyed that standing class. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. You guys can leave me those super thanks. And then as always, Monday, Wednesday, you guys will get that free content. Fridays will be members only for $4.99 a month. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.